Okay. All right. So if you chose pile one, we are going to get a message from your higher self. And I'm going to start with one of these oracle cards to kind of see what energy we have for you or what energy you're in. All right. So right off the bat, we have two cards pop out, right? We have the first one is anxiety. So this is your energy, right? Number 18, and patience with this angel here. Okay. So on the one hand, right, we have you in this kind of anxious energy, right? And then kind of your angels coming towards you and being like, we need to be patient. Okay. This could even be your higher self since the reading is higher self. So let's look a little bit more into this. What is the message from the higher self? Okay. So your higher self really wants you to kind of be in this place of confidence, right? You have the Queen of Wands. Okay. She's very confident in herself and in her abilities. She's determined, motivated. She goes after what's important to her. And she's not worried about what other people think. She doesn't allow other people's opinions to give her anxiety or dictate her path. Okay. She's going towards, and you're being encouraged to go towards whatever is your Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is your wish fulfillment, right? I like this deck. It's yellow. This is this person's power source. Okay. Solar plexus chakra, gold, right? And just look kind of leaping up this cliff. Like, you know what? Regardless of this anxiety, it's almost like the Fool card. I'm just going to jump into what makes me happy. I'm going to do it confidently. Okay. And I'm going to leave that anxiety behind. And how can we achieve this? Okay. We have the moon. Oh. This is kind of a nice little trio, I guess. Right. We have the moon to start, followed by the world. Okay. And the Nine of Pentacles. All right. So, in order to be in this place of confidence, right, to move past this anxiety, be in this place of confidence, be the Queen of Wands and follow your desires, follow everything that is gold for you. Okay. There's a couple things. One, letting go of any fear. Okay. This is what the moon is. It can be things hidden too. But mostly in this reading, this is about the things maybe that you're hiding from yourself. Sometimes the moon can indicate shadow work, closing up cycles there. But I really think it's just this fear, where you feel like maybe like you're drowning, right? Like you're too far, you're too deep in to kind of be able to move forward with your confidence, right? Because you're in this state of anxiety. Okay, your higher self wants you to be able to close out this cycle, right? And really see yourself for the gem that you are here. I don't know if you can see how happy this lady is, right? But she's closed out cycles. Okay, she's no longer living in a state of anxiety. She's no longer in that moon energy where she's fearful. Okay, and this is how you will achieve the Nine of Pentacles, right? Self sufficiency, independence, being rewarded for the hard work that you've put in. Okay. And I think it's really cool that you have two nines here, right? Emotional fulfillment and stability. Okay. This is what you're being encouraged to do, and this is what the result will be, or how you can do it. It feels more resulty to me. Resulty. Making up words as we go. Okay. Let's see if there's any other messages here. Okay, so you have the Two of Swords come out sideways here, right on top of the moon. So whatever these secrets are, if it's something, hmm, if there's something that you're keeping hidden from other people, okay, or hidden from yourself. So I think it's a little twofold. One message maybe for one person and one for another. One, if there's something that you're keeping hidden from others, right? Or if this is about your fear. The Two of Swords is saying that even though it might feel like there's not a way forward, like you're not sure that you can make it through this anxiety, you're not sure if you could speak your truth or let these secrets out, you're not sure if you can move past your fear. Um, you're being encouraged to just make that choice, okay? Rip off that blindfold, rip off that band-aid, and kind of do that, okay? It came up in the sideways position here, indicating that you're not fully resistant to it, but you might not feel like you can move forward with that. Any other messages here? All right. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Empress. Okay. This is about family. Hmm. And stability. Okay. So it feels a lot like family. I'm Empress is mother energy. You see in the Ten of Pentacles in this deck, right? That there's a family here, right? There's a legacy, there's wealth. This is really about fulfillment. Okay. So the message here is that your higher self wants you to be in this state where you have everything that you want, where you're feeling nurtured, supported, grounded, financially well off, right? This is what they want for you. And this is where you can be as well, right? It's really about making that choice. Okay. And I know sometimes that's easier said than done, like, but you mean I can just choose to not have anxiety and choose to be my confidence? Well, you can, right? It's a little bit of something that we have to work on over time, but it is possible. And even if you just, they say fake it till you make it, even if you just wake up every day and your intention is, I'm going to be confident today. I'm going to honor my decisions today. I'm going to follow my heart today. I'm going to follow my gut today. Okay. And I'm not saying this isn't to talk about, anxiety that's overwhelming, that is maybe something that you want to talk to a doctor about or something like that. Not necessarily that kind of anxiety. This is more just general anxiety, maybe about a decision or just the way you carry on um, kind of with your day to day. I'm not talking about medical diagnoses. Okay. So let's pull an affirmation card here. Oh, two came out. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. Okay. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. That's a fun one. And then the presence of love will always cast out fear. Okay. So again, right, as we're moving forward and coming out of this place of anxiety, right, honing in on our confidence so that we can go towards our desires and have our wish fulfillment, be happy. One is being in that place of desire, right? Surrounding yourself with the things that you enjoy, doing the things that make you happy. Okay, living as if, right? The universe works fast when I'm having fun. So if we're in a state of anxiety, right, we're really blocking things from being in flow. But if we're in our confidence and we're in our desires, right, we're going to be manifesting things at a higher rate. Okay, and then again, the presence of love will always cast out fear. So that anxiety, okay, that's fear. That's fear based, just like the moon here that we talked about. Okay, so being in a loving place, being patient with yourself, being nurturing and supportive of yourself. Again, doing the things that you enjoy that make you feel emotionally fulfilled. Okay, this is going to help you to reduce that anxiety. All right, I hope that that helps. Leave any questions, comments, or feedback in the comments. Okay, so for if you chose pile two, right, the message from your higher self here, which I pre-shuffled because apparently the shuffle is a little loud. So you have adjacent possibilities, okay? So the message from your higher self, and the number there is 24 as well. So that may be significant, but adjacent possibilities, okay? So the message here from your higher self is that there may be options, right, that you haven't explored, okay? So if you're feeling disappointed or stuck in a sense, right, that maybe something didn't work out as planned, or you kind of have your mind set on a specific way of being or doing or something that you're going after, right? The message is there may be something else there, okay? We can go down path A and we can go down path B, right? We're still going to get to our destination. It's just about how we get there. And there may be something that you're not seeing. So let's see about this. Oof. All right. You have the Emperor here. This is about can be about like Aries season. Okay, first of all, first and foremost, which we're in. It can also be about having your own business, having a side hustle, being a boss in some sort of way. Okay. It could be, if it is not those things, it could be that you're being very analytical, and perhaps you've done a lot of planning, and so it's difficult for you to see that there are other possibilities. Okay, that's one message. You also have the Six of Wands. Okay, this is being successful. It's victory. Um, in this particular deck, though, this is really about, for me, being seen. Okay, so you want recognition in some sort of way. You're looking to be seen in some sort of way. Okay, so this could actually be related to business, having recognition. Okay, maybe even getting your name out there. Okay, if it's business themed. Otherwise, I think that the overall message, regardless of whether it's about business or if it's about relationships, or friend circles, anything like this. Okay, this is just saying that you may see things in one certain direction, right? You're stuck on one possibility, one path, um, and you're not seeing another way. Let's see what advice here for you from your higher self. Ooh, you have the Death and Rebirth card, right? Scorpio. Okay, so this is saying we need to transform. Okay, usually it's about one thing ending so another can begin, and that could surely be the case. This is just about transformation. Okay, how can we move forward? How can we accept that the thing that we thought was a possibility, maybe we're being guided in another direction? Okay, and your higher self wants you to know that that's okay. Anything else? Seven of Pentacles. Be patient with yourself. Okay, you've planted some seeds, and now you just have to let them grow. I kind of slurred there. You just have to let them grow. You don't have to do anything. Let's be clear on that. But you're just being encouraged to see that things don't happen overnight, right? Things have to blossom. Things have to grow, but they certainly will. Okay. Again, with the adjacent possibilities, a side message here, or even the same message, is be careful what you're putting your time and energy into. Okay. If you have these two options, A and B, right, and you're really set on A, but maybe you're being pushed to go towards B. Okay, where are you putting your focus? Where are you putting your energy? The world. So pile one had the world too. Okay. This is all about a successful achievement. Okay. So A, you will be successful, just like that Six of Wands that we talked about before. But B, this is really a closing out of a cycle for you. Okay. So as we're able to tie up loose ends, right, we can really make this new beginning. Okay. And move forward. This could also indicate travel. Um, so if you're not going to Cancun, maybe go to backup plan B. Maybe you'll just go to Florida, right? Both are warm, both are sunny, both are enjoyable, both are not at home or working. So there's always that. Kind of a lame example. I'd probably rather go to Cancun too, but you never know. All right, one of these. Just end with a little affirmation card here. Three, too many, just one. Three again. All right, two. I guess we'll settle for two. Oh, I choose love no matter what. And yes, this is beautiful. Obstacles or detours in the right direction, right? This is just like this adjacent layer, this adjacent possibilities, okay? You might think that there's only one path, right? And you might be stubborn and stuck on that, and wanting things to go your way. But if there's an obstacle, you may be being pushed in a different direction. Okay, it's important to recognize that. All right, I hope that helps. If you have any questions, comments, or feedback, definitely feel free to leave that in the comment section below. And have a great day. Hello. If you chose pile 3, this is your message from the higher self. I pre-pulled this card just to avoid the loud noise of the shuffle. So it's a really beautiful card. It's card 41 here, 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. Um, she's really pretty. I thought it was fitting as a message from the higher self. So this is all about the crown chakra. Okay, you see she has that beautiful crown on her head, and again 41, so that number might be significant for you. It's really just about your higher self really wanting to communicate with you. Okay. Also, potentially spirit guides wanting to connect with you, saying that the crown chakra is open and you're able to reach out for guidance as needed. So it's possible that this might be an area that you've neglected or haven't given much attention to in communicating with your spirit guides or your higher self, whichever you kind of feel more drawn to communicate with. But you're being encouraged to speak with them. So we're going to get some more information here about this. Let's see. Oh. So yeah, you have the Ten of Wands. This is all about burdens, baggage, being really overwhelmed. So it may be that kind of the day-to-day tasks that you're faced with, the things that overwhelm you, kind of take your attention. This is maybe what has been keeping you from communicating with your guides, with your higher self, or it's kind of like inability to listen, right? Because our mind is so focused on future planning, right? What do I need to do? What do I need to do? I have to go pick up the kids. I have to get the groceries. I have to do dinner. I have to do laundry. I also have to work and, go to the gym, blah, blah, blah. And kind of this distracted mindset is kind of preventing that communication or that hearing. I have the sun pop out over here to the side. So let's get more information about that. Why is the sun here? So the sun is all about happiness, joy, abundance, right? And to be able to focus on oneself and kind of shine that light onto the happiness, it also might be that you need to be more honest with other people, okay, or at least share with them the things that really light you up, because you have the Ace of Wands here. So the King of Swords, this is about speaking your truth, right? Doing those things that you need to do, telling people how it is, taking action also in communicating this, and then what your desires are. So, okay, the message is twofold, right? One is this kind of distracted energy, this overwhelm, preventing you from communicating with your higher self and your spirit guides, right? If that lines up with you. But also, what your higher self wants you to know is that you're really overwhelmed, right? You take on a lot, and it would be prudent for you to focus on the things that make you happy, right? The things that motivate you, the things that are you find passion and joy in. Okay. Yes. Let's see what else here. It might just take a little planning on your part, right? How can I fit these things in? Like deciding what you want to do, even um, being able to kind of balance the responsibilities you have with your own happiness. It may be that you need to delegate some tasks to other people, right? We don't have to take on everything all the time. Yeah. Here you have the star card come out. It was in reverse. Okay. And in this particular deck, this is really about communication with your spirit guides, communication with your higher self. Okay, having that spiritual connection. Okay, and it's in the reverse, so they're really indicating that this has not been necessarily a priority or where you've been able to focus your attention. But it would cause you a great deal of happiness, okay, if you were able to do that. And here we have the Emperor. This showed up in the last reading too. I think it's really just time to, analyze kind of where you're at for one, but also just be really firm when it comes to being able to set this time for yourself that you can connect. Okay. Let's see what else. A lot of similar messages for these piles. So the Seven of Pentacles, okay. Um, this could be an indication. This could be a message to just kind of have some patience with yourself, right? Let things blossom. But really, it's about what am I going to put my time and energy? What am I going to invest my time and energy into? Okay, like, am I going to spend all day cleaning the house because X, Y, Z reasons, right? Or, could I clean maybe the kitchen and then spend a half hour, journaling or meditating or whatever it is that makes me feel closer to spirit, right? Whatever ways I communicate with my spirit guides, whatever ways I choose to speak with my higher self, okay? Whatever tools I use, what am I going to put my time and energy in? Okay, because what you do today is um, has a big impact on who you'll be 1 year from now. So, who do you want to be in 1 year, right? Do you want to be the person who's overwhelmed? They have too much on their plate. They're living in a state of anxiety. Or do you want to expand your spirituality and your gifts? Okay, so every decision that you make today is going to have an impact on um, your life in 1 year's time, right? I mean, even less, 6 months, 3 months, 2 months, next week. Okay, so figuring out a way that we can balance and prioritize our own needs is what your higher self wants you to know. Okay, two of these popped out. Interesting. I'd rather wait to ask for the cards. So, what message from the viewer's higher self, please, for their highest good? What card, please? There we go. Right on top of the sun. Oh, you will never believe this. This is the exact card I put back. My bad. All right. It says, my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Interesting. All right. I feel like I would like to pull another one since two came out and two went back in. Oops. Okay. There's nothing sexier than my authentic truth. Okay, so again, speaking your truth, like the King of Wands, and then that is right next to the Ace of Wands, which is a little bit about passion. So, right, maybe speaking your truth will light a fire in somebody else too. Okay, but you had following your happiness here. Okay, hopefully this resonates for you. It does feel a little out of touch with the reading for me personally, but I imagine that it's a message for someone because it did want to come out twice. So my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Okay, so really, if you have any questions or want some ideas on how to connect with your higher self or your spirit guides and or right, definitely let me know in the comments. And then otherwise, if you have any other questions, comments, or feedback, feel free to leave that down below too. Thanks, and I hope you enjoy your message from your higher self.